Hi everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video to show you some of my favourite photos from 2018. Near enough all of these are my bird photos. I might do an animals one later if this one goes down well. So we'll start back in January in fact, 1st of January. And this was a bullfinch at Summerlees Nature Reserve. And then we go on to a robin, which was also taken in January. And this was our first trip to the Nene Washes, and owls are my favourite birds, and I was delighted to find this short-eared owl and take his portrait. And then right at the end of January we were lucky enough to find a goldcrest, and it was busy catching flies, and that one I caught with the fly almost in the bird's mouth. And this is one of my favourite haunts, which is Barnwell Country Park, and a little coaltit. And also at Barnwell there's a tree creeper. Same place, and a little siskin. This was the first time I found any siskins. Moving on to February, and this was at Rutland Water, and this is a stonechat with a snail for his breakfast. And also another stonechat at the same place on a bulrush. Also at Rutland, a pretty little goldfinch. And this one, actually I'm going back in time, this one was back to January at the Nene Washes, a Hooper Swan, young one, taking off. Let's go back in order now, so we're back to February. This was at Grafham Water, and this is a golden eye pair. The drake is the black and white with the green head, and the duck is the female one is the one with the brown head. And this was at Sandy, the RSPB headquarters, and this is a great spotted woodpecker, and that's a male because of the red patch on the back of his head. This one I didn't go very far for at all. This was actually taken through my front room window. It's a little dunnock on the hedge in the front garden early one morning with the sunlight on him. This one was also taken in my front garden. This is a pied wagtail. As was this one, and this was when the snows were around in February. Well, it's not a pair, it's two male sparrows. And back to Summerlees in March, and another bullfinch, male one. This was also at Summerlees, and this is a great crested grebe. I actually got quite wet taking this one because I laid down on the ground to take it. And this one actually was from the year before. I'm not quite sure how that one got in there, but that's 3 golden plovers on the Farne Isles. Okay, back to 2018, little great tit. And in Bedfordshire this time, this was a common tern. Cambridgeshire, April, brambling. This was on our holidays in April back up in Yorkshire. This is a dipper, and so is that one. Also on our holidays in Yorkshire, a little row of oyster catchers on the dam at the reservoir. And this was in Foulmere in Cambridgeshire, and this was a little grebe and a baby with their reflections. Same day, same place, and here we have a male linnet. And back to Barnwell, we're in May now, and a pheasant and another male pheasant. Frampton Marsh in Lincolnshire, also in May. There's a pair of avocets. this was on holiday again in Yorkshire. This little nuthatch came and sat beside me on the garden wall. And this was in our own garden, a starling, after it had been in the bird bath. And little baby swan cygnet. We've reached June now. And this was in Godmanchester near Huntingdon. It's a common whitethroat. And same bird. And another great crested grebe. And this was late in June when we went up to Bempton Cliffs, and a pair of puffins and a flying puffin, very hard to photograph because they're so fast, and a very serious looking gannet, another puffin in flight, and this is I believe a second winter gannet. Once they're adults they go completely white apart from the yellow head. And a pair of herring gull chicks, once the daisies. And this was also at Bempton Cliffs. This is a baby swallow, sorry. And a robin back near home at Barnwell in July. A baby blackbird in our garden in July. And a red kite. Not often you get to see those perched, and normally flying overhead. Back to Barnwell, and we're in August, and a long-tailed tit. Same place, a little wren. And a little warbler. This is Paxton Pits with a kingfisher with a fish. It's really nice and close. Down in Dartmoor, barn owl, one of my favourites. And this is a kestrel. Now these two are actually in the wrong order because that was when he was perched and the other one was when he flew off. Great crested grebe having a wash and shaking his wings. And the muntjac, that's a funny bird. Green sandpiper down in Hertfordshire. In the same place, green woodpecker, and also the same place, a water rail. Don't see those very often. Another long-tailed tit, a lapwing, also known as a green plover. And we're in October now. We've got a great white egret. November, we have a blue tit catching a feather. And December we have a kingfisher really, really close, and we'll finish with another kingfisher taken on the same day. I hope you've enjoyed my little brief walk through 2018. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.